My name's Aaron, welcome back to my channel. How are you? I'm fantastic and I'm doing really well. And today I'm viewing OUD from Acqua di Parma. This is £257 for 100ml and £327 for 180ml. The warm and deep notes of Argud's rare OUD essence inspire a precious and intense fragrance. The top notes are bergamot, orange. The heart notes are Haitian amorous oil, Russian coriander, agarwood, oud. The base notes are cedarwood, leather accord, patchouli oil, sandalwood, and musk. Do we have our bottles of Acqua di Parma oud? Are we engaged with the higher self? Let's get testing. I have no idea why I'm not drawn to this house, actually. People ask me to review this, so I am. The label's put on beautifully. The little round label on the bottom's put directly below it, but it's plastic cap. And I would love something a little bit different. You know, the emblem would have been lovely on a metal cap or something. It just, I think plastic, I've said this before, just devalues a brand. When you've got such a lovely weighty bottle and then you've got a plastic cap, it just sort of, I don't know. Let's have a look at the atomizer. Let's apply the fragrance and see what we think. I've no idea what to think. I mean, I kind of think it's going to be a bit boring, and I don't know why I think that, if I'm honest with you. I don't think of Acqua di Parma and I don't know, I just don't really think it's going to be exciting. I think it's going to be a bit old-fashioned. I think it's going to be a bit boring, but I don't know. And I really like this, and isn't that surprising? You know, it's like my thought processes have stopped me from reviewing something I like. That's so strange. Very nice, light, airy, substantial, based upon Isu Super, utilizing raw material which goes in loads and loads and loads of Middle Eastern and oud-based fragrances called Credember. And Credember is from the ambergris family, and it can be used to give lift, substantial nature. On its own, I think it's one of the most horrible raw materials to work with. Can't stand it. In a formula with other raw materials, it's magical. Really is very lovely. It's quite hidden, actually. It's like ionones as well. They're another raw material I don't like smelling at all, but within a formula, they're quite transformative and can work to give you a synergistic effect, actually. I love the harshness in it, actually. I love the harsh metallic nature, and that is the sulfurine with the Credember, and the two together are given that dry, metallic harshness. There's a raw material which is one of my most favorite raw materials, and it is one of the first ones I bought in a litre size. And when you're going from working on your own work privately, in your little perfume room, to suddenly people start buying your stuff and paying you interest, and you go to a litre size, oh my gosh, that's very scary. You sort of suddenly realize that it's a serious career choice. I remember key points. One was unboxing when I bought a litre, but I bought a kilogram, and this one's called Amber Max. And Amber Max I bought in a kilogram size because I was using it within one of my old formulas. I remember being very excited and quite overwhelmed and scared at the same time, because, you know, if you're buying smaller sizes, it's sort of quite cost effective. When you go up to larger sizes, it suddenly means, oh gosh, there's something going on within the universe. It's telling you something. I don't really get that anymore, actually. Well, that's really sad. I don't get that sort of excitement over buying raw materials. It's all become very business in my mind and less exciting. Still get excited, but in a different way. But Amber Max is really lovely raw materials. I mean, it's bringing back sort of really lovely memories of when I used to work with it. Semi-solid, can be used to give expansion. It's really lovely. It's one of these up-to-date raw materials, works beautifully with Credember to give expansion and to give coldness and elevation, and works brilliant within Oriental style perfumery. You can definitely tell that somebody knew what they were doing, or people knew what they were doing, because this has been perfectly balanced and beautifully evaluated. This would have been a nightmare gone in each direction. You have the harshness, the dryness, the metallic nature on one side, and then the smoothness, and then the sweetness. And then you have the naturals on the base, based upon Isu Super as well. So these construction is really apparent that you've got teams of people working together to give you balance and structure. Elevation is really nice. I love the Amber Max combined with the sulfurine and the ambroxan and the habanolite. It's giving you this harsh, high-tech finish. Not what I thought at all. I thought it was going to be like a boring old man's fragrance. I have no idea why I thought that. I think the choice of, even when you use oud, you have to construct an oud accord to balance it and to give it sort of form. It's really, really important, because you then start to manipulate naturals to do what you want them to do, really. Because oud on its own is quite unpalatable. With other raw materials, it becomes really beautiful, and you have to soften it, you have to tame it. It's a bit like a beast raw material, and you have to learn how to soften it and manipulate it to bring out the beauty in it and express the beauty, from within. So this is, the naturals are gorgeous. The cedarwood, patchouli, cypress are giving this sort of the beautiful nature of the fragrance. On to my final thoughts. I really like this. I think it's nice. I think it's really well crafted. I think it's really well created. I loved a different cap, and the cap's crap. This is a luxury brand, and you're giving plastic 5-10p for a cap, possibly. I mean, I don't use plastic caps. I love the expansion of this. I love the longevity. I love the metallic nature of this. It's got an aqueous feel to it as well. Not what I thought this was going to smell at all. I thought it was going to smell like an old man's shed or something. Don't know if you have sheds in America, but whatever. I thought it was going to be that. I thought it was going to be earthy, uninteresting, unappealing, uninspiring. And actually, it's very nice. I love all the aspects to it, but interestingly, it's not for me. To me, it smells very safe. It's very safe oud. It smells very wearable. You could wear this kind of anywhere. It's a signature scent. It's very nice. But it's missing some X factor. And I think with ouds, you can, maybe because I do loads of oud fragrances, you can do things with oud because of the nature of it that are really beautiful. And I would have loved this sort of, I think it's perfect as it is, but there's so many raw materials out there and that just generally keep coming out that you could do something really exciting to it. This smells very safe. It's beautifully constructed, safe. You could wear this all seasons. It's light enough to be worn in the summer and enough substantial nature to be worn in darker seasons as well. And you could alter the sprays. Winter you'd want more, in the summer you'd want less, but I think it's a great fragrance. I'm going to mark it an 8 out of 10. I think it's great, but it's just not for me. It's nice, I know, just not for me, and I think that's okay. So we'd love that review. Thumbs up and subscribe for fascinating, interesting content. Lots of moving hands, lots of fragrance views. Hope you stay safe and well. See you soon.